Hey Gemini, welcome to your reading. This will be your reading for April 2023. As always, Gemini, I really hope all of you are doing well. To save time, I've already, pre-pulled your cards. I have not seen them, so we'll see them together for the first time. But Gemini, welcome to the House of Illumination. And I want to see what self-care message your spirit guides have for you for the month of April. Keep in mind that these self-care suggestions from your spirit guides might not resonate for everyone. So please check out your sun, moon, rising, Venus, as well as the whole message, right? Some parts will resonate, others won't. So just keep that in mind as you listen, okay? So your self-care suggestion from your spirit team is the energy of elevate with self-worth, okay? And let's read it. You get what you believe you deserve. It's time to raise your standards. And I'm not going to go into an explanation on this, and I'm not going to channel on this one, because I am hopeful that for those of you that message resonated with, you'll know exactly what your spirit guides are speaking of. But we'll see if the rest of the message correlates with this, okay? So your self-care energy for the month of April is to elevate your self-worth, okay? All right, so let's keep pulling some energies. We'll first pull these two cards that I pre-pulled. Seeing for the first time with you, as I said. So we have card 60, collaboration. Say yes to exciting new opportunities and partnerships that are on their way to you now. Okay. And we have 32, divine plan. Your soul has a master blueprint of your life path that it holds within it. It will never steer you in the wrong direction. So trusting the divine, trusting that the plan that you, or the course that you're on, is what is set out for you. That's what your spirit team wants for you. That's what the divine sees for you at this time. So let's pull some live tarot to get some more messages for Gemini. What do you want Gemini to know, spirit team? Gemini, what do you want Gemini to know at this time? Okay, so we have the World. We have the Eight of Swords. We have the King of Swords. Anything else for Gemini? Some of you are definitely coming to some kind of conclusion, I'm hearing. Something about the World and the King of Swords. Wow, the Wheel of Fortune. Some of you are definitely coming to some type of conclusion about something. That's what I keep hearing. Maybe you're seeing something for what it is. Maybe a partnership or a path, a certain path that you were on is closing up and a new path is opening up, I'm hearing. The Knight of Swords. This is definitely, for a lot of you in April, Gemini, a lot of you are going to be setting on a new course, or the course really that the divine had planned out for you. I feel like some of you maybe have been at, like you've been doing something for too long, or like you've outgrown, I'm hearing. Something you've outgrown here, Gemini. This could be like, wow, look what's flipped over inside the deck. I didn't even realize it. Judgment. And that's the divine plan. Judgment is definitely the divine plan, what spirit has planned out for you, your soul. So I think a lot of you are like in April, there's a course correction going on. I don't know, what the World, the Eight of Swords, and something about the King of Swords is feeling like, to me, that you've been stuck in some type of loop or a cycle for too long. This could be where you've been at a company for too long. You've been with dealing with an individual for too long, or you've been in a mindset for too long, right? Because there's a lot of swords here. So maybe you've been in a mental cycle, and now spirit is like breaking you free. I kind of love the Eight of Swords and Judgment together here, because that tells me that you're breaking free from some kind of mental cage. Maybe in the past, you've only viewed things as a certain way, or to go a certain way. Maybe your life was planned out. You had a certain plan. Some of you said, I'll do this by this age and I'll have this by this age. And it kind of didn't work out that way, or it did. And now you've kind of come to the conclusion that you want more. There's something about expansion, right? The Wheel of Fortune is here. Expansion, that's Jupiter. Anything else for Gemini for the month of April, Spirit? Let's see. The Five of Swords, Death, yeah. The Six of Cups and the Knight of Wands, and the Four of Wands at the bottom. All right, so this definitely tells me here, Gemini, that a lot of you have definitely been in a cycle. Now, I don't know if this is, it doesn't feel strenuous. It doesn't feel tough. I'm not getting an energy of like, oh, this was a horrible time. Some of you are in careers or in a state in your life where it's okay. You're doing okay. You're surviving, or you're getting by, or things are copacetic, but there's more. There's more for you. That's what I'm feeling. Like the energy is shifting, because it's now time for that energy to shift. So it's almost like some of you could be really comfy at a job right now, like you're making enough money to pay your bills and do the things that you need. However, it does feel like that's not good enough for you, though. Not you, not your ego. Spirit is saying that's not good enough for you. So because there's more for you to do, or there's more for you to see. Some of you, this is going to take you on a journey, right? Some of you could be moving, going somewhere else, moving homes or moving jobs. Like I said, there's something that's ending. There's a lot of energy of endings and new beginnings here. I am hearing like a breath of fresh air, or like spirit is breathing in new air into your life in the month of April. For a lot of you, you will welcome this. Others of you, you might have some grieving, right? The Five of Cups is here. Some of you might grieve this ending, or the way that it ends, or the way that something new begins, right? I am hearing something about, some of you are concerned about finances being available for this new beginning, or the resources being available for this new energy that's coming in, or this new venture that you're taking part of. And I do hear from your spirit team that everything will be provided for you. Some of you will be first-time home buyers, for sure. There could be a partnership. It's funny, I'm not really getting that. However, this card did say that collaboration is in store for you. However, collaborations are not always with people that are in the physical, right? It could be with your spirit team. You could be finally getting on board with the divine plan. So maybe some of you have been setting course like a ship in the night, going in your own direction, not looking for the lighthouse, right? Like, and now spirit, you're finally seeing the lighthouse. You're finally seeing the light. And now you're moving towards the light. You're moving towards the plan, right? Maybe for some of you, things have been tough, right? It's going to vary how this energy affects you, right? For everyone. But for some of you, maybe it has been tough. And that was spirit, like, shaking you up a bit, irritating you, so you can get out of a situation, so you can get back on the plan that your soul has for you, right? The plan that you came into this life with. So I think it's all about embracing in April, almost at October. I think it's about embracing the plan, embracing what your soul is calling you to here, Gemini. Seeing things for what it is, right? Like, don't stay longer than you're welcome, I'm hearing. And some of you, that's been the case. So you can't really blame the boss if you're mad or if you're irritated, because if you don't like what you do, you got to get out of there. If you've outgrown a space, it's time for you to go, right? So there's something here about shifting, changing course, getting back on a plan, getting back on the plan that Spirit laid out for you. And don't be afraid to physically move yourself around to get to this plan. I am seeing like a lot of shifting. Like there's going to be a lot of moving pieces. I'm literally seeing like a chessboard or a checkerboard with pieces are just like moving around. This could be you literally packing boxes, like taping. I see someone taping boxes. Or just moving pieces around. Maybe you're trying to put money in certain places, or you're trying to collaborate with this person, or get this bank on board and get this funding and do this, and speak to this person who might have advice about. Also, collaboration can be with people who just have information that you need, not necessarily working together in the physical, right? Like sometimes it could just be information that you need. Sometimes collaboration can be through books that you read. I know I collaborate with authors who don't know me at all, but they're helping me. They're collaborating with me. Their spirit is collaborating with my spirit. So that's interesting. Let's see what you're manifesting. Happiness and confidence. What's interesting, I could have sworn. Oh, yes. I was like, I know I saw that somewhere, right? Remember this self-care card? Oh, I love Spirit. Self-worth, elevate. And I didn't see any of these cards before I pulled them, right? So before I flipped them over. So this spoke about your confidence and rising to the standards in which you deserve and stop playing it small. And then you get the word confidence. So this is why and the Knight of Wands is here, definitely about confidence. Your happiness is on the other side of how you can own your place in this world and really take part of the plan that Spirit has for you. I think if you feel miserable, if you feel like things are not great, it's because you're off the beaten path. You're not in alignment with what your soul needs you to experience at this time. Okay, at different times we're going to experience different things, right? So it does feel like your confidence is going to grow from this. Your happiness is going to come in. There's a shifting for sure in April. There's a realignment. Like I said, I keep seeing the visuals of like moving pieces for you, moving chess pieces. All right, so let's see your final two cards. All right. So you have, I'm courageous and powerful, the wax of gifts too. Oh my gosh. So another reiteration of confidence and being courageous. I'm, definitely, you might have some Leo in your chart, like a rising Leo or something like that. And you have, I assess matters carefully and discern wisely. This could have something to do with the information you received in the month of April here, Gemini, or the direction, right? Because the King of Swords did show up. So that is you assessing things, right? The King of Swords is not really an emotional energy, right? You're thinking through things, you're reading the fine print, you're gathering the facts. And so in April, when this plan shifts for you, when the moving pieces start to happen, you want to make sure that you're using maybe more of your upper chakras instead of your lower chakras or your emotional, like the sacral, right? Like that, where that emotion comes from. So definitely have a wonderful April, Gemini. I really hope that this reading resonated for you. And of course, I will see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.